everyone. Today there was a qualifying final of LG Cup. I will introduce the game between Seol Hyunjoon and Jiseok. Jiseok is ranked at 9 in Korea and Seol Hyunjoon, his ranking is 14. Both players are big fighters, so the game was so intense. It's too difficult, so instead of trying to understand everything, let's focus on how the two players are trying to take the initiative. Okay, let's get started. Seol Hyunjoon was black, Jiseok was white. Jiseok started with double 3-4 points. So far, it's been normal progress. You see, this approach looks very aggressive. Since black didn't answer, white played this double approach. Now black attached from the right side. We should attach to the opposite side we want to attack. Now black want to attack this stone, so that's why Seol Hyunjoon attached to the right side. Jiseok extended, but this was also possible. Then we can expect this variation. After this, white played high, black jumped. In this shape, I want to introduce this move. This means that if black answers, white can exchange this and then defend this weakness. Then we can see that this exchange is good for white. Let's suppose white plays like this without this exchange. Then later, even white plays this knight move, black would not answer with this move, right? So that's why this is a good timing. If black attaches, then white can extend. This is a vital point. If black answers, then white is already happy. White can tenuki or white can keep playing this area with this move. Remember, in this situation, this is a good move. White can play this move now or later. The actual game, Jiseok played this diagonal move. I think this move shows that Jiseok says, I want to take the initiative, right? Actually, as I showed you, white could have played like this. Then now black can attack the right group first, right? It seemed like Jiseok didn't like that. So he started attacking this black group and black answered with this bamboo point. We can think about this attachment because we've seen this move a lot, but in this case, this is not good. White will wedge here, then black should connect, and then white will reinforce this weakness. Then if black extends, white can connect underneath. Then as you see, black's shape is not that beautiful and black lost the opportunity to invade from the lower side. So this is not good. So that's why Seol Hyunjoon played this bamboo point. Jiseok took care of the right group and Seol Hyunjoon invaded and tried to attack the white stones. Jump is obvious and now black attached from this side. This is a famous Tetsuji, but AI says black could have pushed and then tenuki. Actually, now this move, this slide on the lower left corner is so big, so attractive. So both players are going to fight to take center and come back this area. Actually, if black plays away, white cannot cover the center. For example, if white pushes, then black can attach. White cannot block the center. There are so many weaknesses. And if white jumps, then black can push and play hane. White cannot cut because black will punish white's weaknesses. Then white would be in danger. If white extends, then black can escape. Black didn't have to attach here. Black could have just pushed and then tenukid. Of course, Kim Jiseok resisted and he connected underneath. It seemed like Kim Jiseok didn't like this sequence, because if the sequence goes like this, there are lots of forcing moves outside, so it seemed like Kim Jiseok didn't like that. But AI says if even the sequence goes like this exchange is not that beneficial for black, so it would have been quite okay for white. This is the actual game. Now there was a very nice play for black. This move is one of moves that I want to introduce you guys today. Can you guess? This is black's turn. There is a very wonderful tetsuji. Of course, black want to go out to the center. That is this move. This is so nice. If white answers, then this is a ladder. White stones are captured. So if white plays like this, then now black can bump. And then if white plays, you see this is a so happy and so nice move for black. This is a vital point. So white cannot extend because this is so painful. So for example, if white connects, then black can even fight like this. You see, actually this group, the lower right group, is not in danger actually, because black can jump. And then white cannot attack the corner because, for example, if white plays like this, then there is one eye on the corner, and if black plays here, white should answer, right? Then there is one eye. So actually this group was not in danger, so that's why black can fight like this. Even black connects and let white capture these 3 stones, this is still 50-50. Anyway, remember this move. If white bumps, of course this is not good because black can push through, right? And this is also not working because this is center and this is also center, right? So if black wedges, then white has no solution, right? So that's why this attachment was so powerful. But Seol Hyunjoon missed this move and he just bumped and went out like this. It was normal. Now Seol Hyunjoon took center and he got to come back to the left side. Actually, it was so intense, you know. First, Kim Jiseok started to attack this group and tried to take the initiative. And then now, Seol Hyunjoon took center and he started attacking this group. Yeah, it was so intense. Kim Jiseok played knight move. Black cannot come out and cut because there is this attachment. If black extends, then this is a prepared move. Yeah, you guys can remember this combination. 1, 2, 3. If black answers, then this is a very good follow-up. Black can capture this one stone, but white can escape like this. Yeah, actually, these black stones are kind of shortage of liberty, so there is no problem for white to go out to the center. If black extends, then this is a very good move. A and B are mi, right? So yeah, black has no choice but to block here. Then this is so nice. You might think this is the prepared move, but you see, compared to this is much better. Yes. So black couldn't think about this cut. There was this move. So the actual game, Seol Hyunjoon exchanged this and pushed. Black tried to take white's eye spaces, and white tried to escape. Actually, in this narrow space, the moves that they gave and took each other was so important, so it determined the leader. Black pushed and white jumped. This jump means that if white answers, white didn't like black to jump this point. It seemed like Kim Jiseok thought this is a vital point. Now this is not ladder, so that's why Kim Jiseok was able to jump this point. Yeah, it was very intense, right? Kim Jiseok cut and connected, but it was a bit dangerous because there was this move. I think Seol Hyunjoon didn't see this move, but it was actually amazing because A and B are mi. Once it is blocked, I think Kim Jiseok would have been very embarrassed, right? White can exchange all this sequence, and AI recommends this kind of sequence, but it is not easy, and even white lives inside. Black can attack the lower left corner. You see, if the sequence goes like this, it seems like black took the control of this game, right? So there was this move for Seol Hyunjoon, but he didn't see. So that's why this cut was dangerous. White should have connected without this cut, but in the actual game, Seol Hyunjoon didn't see this diagonal move, and now white got to win out with a very beautiful shape. You see, from this jump, white is going straight, right? Very, I think it is quite successful. In this area, white got some benefit, so now Kim Jiseok is slightly ahead. Now black has one weak group and white has 1.5. Yeah, I will say this is half because white has some eye space on the lower side. Black played Hane and white exchanged this and attached from the lower side. This is locally a very famous tetsuji. you can remember. But as I said, white doesn't have to play on the lower side. White just could have played like this. That means if the sequence goes like this, white group is quite okay. But for black's group has a long way to go still, right? So if black reinforces this group, then white can come back the lower side. White can attach, or white can just save the lower left corner with this move. Otherwise, even black comes the lower left corner first, there is still this bad aji, and even black attacks from this side, there is still aji on this side, so black cannot capture this group easily. But this is the actual game. Kim Jiseok kept playing on the lower side, but it was a wrong direction. It was actually a very big mistake for white. But Seol Hyunjoon answered as well, so it was a tie, you know. With this move, black could have captured the lower left corner. It was so big. Now let me show you the overall flow of this game. Starting from this point, Kim Jiseok started attack the lower right corner, and Seol Hyunjoon invaded the lower side. And now Seol Hyunjoon got sente, right? And then black managed to attack the lower left corner. Now two players have their own weak groups. Black has this group and white has the lower right corner group and the lower left corner group, right? So in this area, the moves they gave and took was so important, and at this point white got some benefit, and Kim Jiseok started leading this game slightly, right? But at the moment, white just could have cut from this side, and if white had played like this, then this would have been enough for white, because as I told you, this group is not going to be captured easily. There are so many bad odds over here and here. But Kim Jiseok chose the lower side. He kept playing this area, but it was a huge mistake. It was a wrong direction. If black had captured this one stone, there is no aji. It looks very clean, right? Then the territory on the lower left corner was so big. So if the sequence went like this, black could have taken the control of this game and black would have been ahead quite a lot. But when Kim Jiseok took a wrong way, Seol Hyunjoon answered. So it was a tie. Now white started the attack, and the sequence went like this. Yeah, every hangma was not easy, you see. Every move was so difficult. Seol Hyunjoon played this nice move, and with this move, white should have played like this. It would have been much safer, but Kim Jiseok played this Atari. It was very powerful, but there was this cut. You see? White cannot cut from this side because this is a ladder. So if black plays like this, then white should come back inside, right? Then black could have played like this. Then now that black cut the center, it would have been much better for black. Now black reinforced this weakness, so white should take care of this weakness. Then black can capture this area. Then white will jump to the left side. Then AI says this is exactly 50 and 50. I think this was a very good opportunity for Black to change the flow, But Seol Hyunjoon chose a very powerful way, and Kim Jiseok kept attacking the group, and it was getting severe. The sequence went like this. Locally, if White plays here, this is a two-step call. So actually, for White, this call is not that easy. So that's why Kim Jiseok didn't answer this area. White had no choice but to reinforce this weakness, and then Seol Hyunjoon blocked here. Now the point was who is able to come back this area, because for Black can take this one stone, and for White can push through here. Then White can capture this one stone and leave on the corner very easily. So the fight for getting Sente has started. White played Hane and Black blocked, and White tried to escape and attack these two stones at the same time. Black pipped and White came out and cut. Actually, it is a chaos, But with this move for Black, it would have been better. I think Seol Hyunjoon didn't choose this move because there is this push, but Black cannot bump here because this is Atari and these two stones will be captured. So in this case, Black could have played Atari. Then A and B are MI. So if the sequence went like this, AI says since White has to answer this area, then Black could have unbacked the lower left corner. Then since the territory on the left side is so big, so if the sequence goes like this, AI says Black is ahead. White cannot connect because if Black saves these two stones, even White cuts this area, White cannot save this group. As you see, this is a net. There is no way out. So, for Black, after this, playing Atari was much better. But for Seol Hyunjoon, I think it was difficult to decide this kind of trade because there was no time, right? So after this, Seol Hyunjoon saw this move, but if White had played here, then you see this exchange is not good for Black, right? So that's why Black should have tried here without this exchange. Anyway, in the actual game, Kim Jiseok connected. Even this was better for him, but Kim Jiseok couldn't choose the right way because there was no time either. So finally, White was able to come back to the lower left corner. It was such a relief for White, but with this move, White should have connected here because there was a very, how can I say, so amazing move for Black. This is also one of the moves that I wanted to introduce you guys today. There was this move. This means that if White captures, then this is free, right? Free forcing move. And if White answers like this, then it is a disaster because Black can connect underneath, right? So White cannot answer with this move. So if White descends, then this is free forcing move, right? This is also very big. So if black had seen this move, black would have won this game very easily. But it seemed like Seol Hyunjoon didn't see that move. So after some sequence, Kim Jiseok managed to play this area first. I'm not sure he knew that there was this move, but anyway, Kim Jiseok managed to play on this side. Before this, Seol Hyunjoon was leading, but now that Kim Jiseok found this move, it was the blue spot. Actually, it was amazing. Kim Jiseok played this move even at the moment black tried to save these two stones and tried to do something over here. It was very surprising Kim Jiseok chose this tenuki move and it was correct. But at this moment, this was a very huge mistake. With this move, there were many choices. For example, white could have played here, and after this, if white plays like this, then black would have been in danger, because these two groups could have been cooked, cooked. Yeah, so if white had played like this, then black would have been in danger. Or white could have played like this. I mean, in the actual game, this exchange was not that good, you see, because black managed to connect. Or this was better, because if black tries to cut, then this is sente, you see. This is all sente. So after this, if white plays like this, black cannot capture this group easily, right? White has a very thick ore. There are so many eye spaces inside as well, and this is sente. So if, for example, if white plays like this, white can make two eyes inside easily. So if white blocks for black, this could be one option. Then white can at least save these two stones, right? Later, white can aim for this move and break the left side. And then, now white could have played on the upper right corner. If the sequence went like this, then of course it would have been much better for white, and white could have expected to win. It was so heavy, and after this was a losing move for white. Kim Jiseok was mistaken this area. Kim Jiseok thought it would have been a call. But there was this move. Kim Jiseok didn't see this move. Yeah, so suddenly this group is captured. It was such a huge disaster for him. Of course, locally, if white cuts here, then white can capture this one stone with sente, right? Then even locally this result is disappointing for white, but white could have played like this. Then it would have been a long endgame match, Now AI says black is ahead only 1.5 points. But you see, this was the actual game, and this white group suddenly captured. And even on the upper right corner, the situation was like black didn't have to capture both sides. Black was enough, even black can make a call on the upper side. But this wedge move was a shortage of liberty for white. So with this move, black was able to capture this whole group. So after a few moves, white resigned. Alright, how was today's game? It was so complicated and difficult. So instead of trying to understand everything, I want you to guys remember this move and this move and this move and this move. And I hope you enjoyed the hidden fight of two players to take the initiative of the fight. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!